Good afternoon. Senate President Cheese Escudero is urging Senator Amy Marcos to refrain from using the Senate as a platform for her own political objectives. In a statement on Friday, April 11, Escudero refutes Marcos' claim that he refused to sign the contempt order of Special Envoy on Transnational Crimes Ambassador Marcos Lacanilao. Chaired by Marcos, the Senate Committee on Foreign Relations earlier cited Lacanilao for contempt on Thursday, April 10. The panel also ordered his detention for allegedly lying about former President Rodrigo Duterte's arrest. According to Escudero, Marcos released her statement and flaunted to the media her signed arrest and detention order even before he could receive a copy of it. The Senate's chief says Lacanilao was detained without the requisite approval and due process. Escudero says he ordered the envoy's release as a matter of regularity and out of humanitarian consideration. While Escudero debunks Marcos' claims, he says he's willing to comply with the requisites of due process. Therefore, he says he will issue a show-cause order against Lacanilao, directing him to explain within 5 days why he should not be cited for contempt by the Senate panel. Escudero stresses that all senators are aware that under the rules of the Senate, the power of a committee chairperson to order the arrest or detention of any resource person is subject to the approval of the Senate President. He says Senator Marcos must have conveniently forgotten that approval of the Senate President is not automatic nor ministerial simply because she desires it. Escudero emphasizes that the Senate shall not be used for petty partisan interests, especially by those seeking re-election in the May midterm polls. Senator Marcos is leading the investigation into the arrest of Duterte, who is facing crimes against humanity charges before the International Criminal Court. President Bongbong Marcos vetoes the legislative naturalization of Lee Duan Wang, who is allegedly linked to a Philippine offshore gaming operator. Palace Press Officer Claire Castro confirms on Friday, April 11, that Marcos vetoed the bill granting Filipino citizenship to Wang, also known as Mark Ong. Senator Risa Hontiveros previously raised concern over Wang. She said Wang was a junket operator for Nine Dynasty Casino, one of the biggest Pogo operators revealed in earlier hearings by the Senate Committee on Women, Children, Family Relations, and Gender Equality. According to Hontiveros, Wang did not disclose in his application for naturalization that he is a junket operator to the Nine Dynasty. The senator flagged this as alarming, pointing out that if junket is legal, it wouldn't be hidden from the public. Hontiveros likewise bared that Wang has multiple taxpayer identification numbers, which goes against the country's policy. Only Hontiveros voted against the passage of House Bill number 8839, which seeks to grant Filipino citizenship to Wang. Confessed drug lord and Albuera mayoral bet Kerwin Espinosa is wounded after being shot at a campaign event. According to a police report from the Philippine National Police, the incident took place at 4:30 p.m. on April 10 at a gymnasium in Barangay Tinag-an in Albuera, Leyte. The police report says Espinosa was sitting on a chair waiting for his turn to speak when an unidentified male hiding in the ceiling of the stage shot him from behind. A stray bullet also hit a girl identified as Ira Matinel Colasito. Police say Vice Mayor Albert Mariel Espinosa Marinay was also injured but did not specify the kind of injury or whether she was also hit by a bullet. Espinosa was rushed to a private hospital in Ormoc City, Leyte, about 28 kilometers away from Albuera. Espinosa is running for the position once held by his father, the late Albuera Mayor Rolando Espinosa Sr. Once touted as the biggest drug lord in Eastern Visayas, Espinosa is running under a platform of ridding Albuera of illegal drugs. Espinosa previously explained that he didn't want other people to experience the ill effects of illegal drugs. Espinosa was among the jailed drug lords who linked former Senator Laila de Lima to the illegal drug trade. He later recanted, saying he was only forced to testify against her. And these are the stories you need to know today. I'm Neil Mercado. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Red. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net. Good afternoon.